The defensive coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
To throw, it's Rising. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollock, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior to that Georgia defensive line.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Running it back, it's Stanley. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Still going, it's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Utah 17, Georgia 7.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with a 2-minute warning. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On the run, it's Etienne. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Beck. Going to try to use his legs here. He slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And an explosive play. Stop finally made it across midfield at the 44. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back. And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
And you gotta love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That's caught. It's Etienne. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's tackled after the catch. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking to throw. It's back. Quick throw over the middle. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Long enough and good. And those 3 points will finish off the 1st half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stanley. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Utah offense takes the field. Important possession here to begin the 3rd quarter as they try to continue momentum from the 1st half and build on this lead. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Same tailback, another carry. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Utah.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's rising. Pressure is coming. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's reeled in. It's ETN. And he'll be brought down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Beck. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense takes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. To the air. It's rising. Quick throw to the left. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Bringing pressure. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
At the 11-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Utah.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Try and muscle for the 1st down. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down mark. And the Utes come to the line to run the hurry up. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Utah.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Now the delay is called. Offense took a little too much time there. The Utes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Utes will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
Utah 17, Georgia 10.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Ryan. Touchdown, Utah. Still no answer for this offensive machine. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off for some nice positive yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. It's been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Tackle made after the completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Utah offense takes the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass. It's rising. It's a short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Utes look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They'll work the clock here with their running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback. It comes up with a big sack for the D.
So bad plays on first and second down puts them in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Handoff in a single back formation. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Close to the tight end. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's rising. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Going the other way, can they catch him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Utes offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding space at the 20. Tackled, but 1st down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Utes. And this one is getting ugly. Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Utah 34, Georgia 10.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
34, set to kick it away.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back. Try to learn from the mistakes and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. He'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking downfield. It's back. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.